First video is going to be a bot designer for Discord YouTube tutorial on how to make essentially your own autoresponder, a custom autoresponder. Autoresponder is when someone says a word like, for example, HM. It'll respond with something. So, first thing you want to do is make a variable. Variable name can be anything. This is just the name to represent the real thing, which is the value. So we can do custom, I don't know, let's say custom oof. We're going to leave that blank because we're going to fill that in with our own stuff. So, make sure that capitalization is noted. It's all lowercase. So, you're going to make sure that is implemented in your command. So, you're going to start with making your command with your prefix. With this one, we're going to go with my prefix, which is open parentheses, and we're going to do set responder. Okay, and then we're going to go with set user var open bracket. Then you're going to do the variable name, which was custom oof. Semicolon. Some. Another custom oof. I'm sorry. I'm doing that wrong. I'll probably edit that out. So, custom oof with the new value, which will be message, because you're gonna set the message to whatever you want. Like, you're gonna do set responder hi, and then we're gonna make another semicolon, author ID, close it off with the close bracket, save command. Now, I'm going to look back on this because this is the original. We're going to put an args check. We're going to put an args check in here because if you don't, that can make bugs. So, args check, we're going to do less than 1. The error message will be, you pretty much want to explain what's going to happen if you don't type the command right. So you're going to do like, I don't know, try this. I like to put an emoji like that. Try this. You know, if you do this right here, heavy markdown, you can do this, and then just, I don't know, hi. There you go. So You want to close it off. Make sure you always have that close bracket right there. Very important. We're going to go ahead and save that. We'll show you why with that heavy markdown here in just a minute. We're now going to make a second command, which is going to be that let's just say hi. No, let's say YOLO. Okay. Let's do, I don't know, just a winky face or something. So I should respond with that. Sorry, cut that out. We're going to do get user var because we're going to get the variable that we set, which is custom oof, and the user that we're going to get it from is none other than yourself. So author ID, and that is quite literally it for that one. Sorry about that. I'm outside and a helicopter's going by. Yeah, that happened. So now that's done. We're gonna go power on the bot. Again, sorry about that noise. Okay, the bot should be online. It is online. So we're gonna do set responder. Hello, hee hee. Let's do it. Now, it didn't respond with anything, and it won't respond with anything because I did not set a response message in it. So, in reality, we can just delete that. In all reality, it did set. So, if I'm to do that YOLO, it should respond with hello, hee hee. See? Now, I will once more go back over that code. Very simple. Very simple. It can be anything. This up here, it can literally just be set. Just the word set or your prefix set. Okay? But this is to set the user variable, your user variable. And the value is going to be the message that you say after the command name. And this can be put into any word, any command, anything you want. Get user var, that just literally gets the user variable, the value of the user variable, which is custom oof. Since you got the author ID right here, that's yours. Your custom oof value. don't know if I explained it very well, but there's my really shitty video. And that will conclude Bot Designer for Discord YouTube shitty tutorial. Goodbye.